Art, in its many forms, is practiced by almost all human cultures and can be regarded as one of the defining characteristics of the human species. In all societies today, the visual art is intimately intertwined with music, dance, landmarks, religion, politics, language, poetry, songs, and storytelling. We identify artworks in a formal sense because we find them aesthetically pleasing, and we find that they enhance our perception of the world around us through the apt use of images. Hasselberger defined works of art as objects produced with the intention that they be aesthetically pleasing and not merely pragmatically functional. Today on the Art Express, we take you on yet another journey of creativity. Welcome. On the show today, we put our spotlight on ace artist Ridwan ADK Oshonowo. Born in Lagos about 5 decades ago, Ridwan Oshonowo is a professional painter and an entrepreneur with versatility in graphics design and printing. He obtained an HND in painting in 1996 and an OND General Art in 1989, both from Yaba College of Technology in Lagos. Oshonowo has incomparable flair for Islamic art, especially the aesthetic values and rhythmic nature of Arabic calligraphy, from which he drew inspiration for his final year school project thesis entitled Kalimatu Shahada, the Muslim word of attestation and its effect on human life. As an artist, his major media of expression embraces foil, oil, relief calligraphy, acrylics, fiberglass, and mirror. He remarkably experiments with uncommon media to achieve brilliant expressions of his thoughts. Oshonowo's most recent discovery is a smart manipulation of materials like mirror, glass, and silver variants of aluminium composite panel, aluminium plate, and acrylic perspex with sublimation technique of image transfer, a method that gives his work irresistible treat and drive home the arguments for peace campaign.
My name is Ridwan Abdulkarim Oshonowo. I am an artist and I finished from Yabatech. I specialize in painting. Of course, I do quite a number of other areas of work, like in graphics, sculpture, and so on like that. But basically, I'm a painter. Art really is alive on its own, and it means a lot to me. You know, when you are doing something and you're happy about it, that shows it's alive on its own to you. It gives you life, it gives you joy. You see, it's like a mathematician. If a mathematician is having a problem to be solved, do some calculation, this and that, by the time you arrive at the answer, you will you feel happy. Same way art is to me. I always feel fulfilled whenever I put up any art piece, and I conceive an idea and I put down, sketch, perhaps it's going in mirror, or it's going on fiber, or it's going to, if I do all these, at the end, I feel very fulfilled, very happy, and it's a whole lot to me. It's alive. All artists are conventional artists, except you decide to choose that, okay, you are going to diversify. Like me, for example, now, I'm a conventional artist, and I do quite a number of Islamic paintings, all because I have a lot of messages to pass across to the community as far as Islam is concerned. And my art of Islam, I don't say it's called it visual nazir, a visuals that give you kind of a sermon, a kind of a art that talk to you, a kind of art that teaches you some certain things. You know what I'm saying? So that my art under Islamic art is a kind of art that called visual nazir. I would say I'm a Muslim artist, Islamic artist who handles Islamic artworks. But basically, like let's say 60% of my work are Islamic, while about 40-30 are conventional. We look at what is going on in society, right, and then put up a show for that respect, to talk about sharia rules, to talk about violence, talk about whatever happens in society. So all this, what we use to really do kind of African art, and then with the African motifs, all these things embed together, and it makes. I like to make a difference of art from Islamic art. You can easily distinguish from Islamic artwork from the African art. You know, they have different motifs, of course. So their motifs depicts me, which kind of art is this? Exactly. As an artist, what really inspired me or my Islamic artwork are the words of Allah, the words of our creator. You know, the way, if you see the way God talks in Quran, He talks in images. You know, as an artist will feel like, wow, this is an expression, this is an illustration. You know, if you read from passage from the Quran that talks about how God prepared the garden, you know what I'm saying? You have a picture of something beautiful, something very decent, and all these are things that actually inspire me. The words of God inspire me a lot. This is one of my painting, a kind of a mixed media painting that I call a place of peace, and it's known all over the world that this is a haram in Mecca, Saudi Arabia, and that is why people observe their prayer there at circumambulation, they circumambulate the house. So looking at the painting itself, it's a combination of ACP material that calls aluminum composite panel, and at the background there is that perspex, and I deliberately put this to act as a kind of focal point, an emphasis out of the painting, and that is Kaaba there in the middle. And it's in a circular. This where people run around it when they are observing their prayer. So we call it tawaf, and that is that. Here is a stylized name of Allah, Allah. Of course, writing Allah, we can write it in different fonts of Arabic calligraphy, but this is a kind of stylized type. So this is it, Allah. And the material that I use here is a mirror type of the ACP. The way forward for the industry is for the government really to really assist the artists, both in this primary level, secondary level, and tertiary level as well. So by that, we have a good number of younger ones to come up, because we know that not that you can't compare art with other professions. No, artists, you know, they are limited compared to doctors, compared to lawyers and all that. And of course, the talented work, you have to be talented. And if you're talented and you don't have support, support from the government or whatever, you know. So the way forward is for government to really assist. All our ministries or whatever, they should be able to assist the artists. So by that, we'll have a very relevant future for the artists.
Born Samuel Olusegun Adepeleyinde Obe, also known as Segun Obe, was born in the U.S. into the family of the late Ambassador Emmanuel Oyeleye and late Mrs. Iyalabake Abosede Obe. Segun Obe is a gospel artist who has had the opportunity to work with artists in Nigeria such as Tunde and Wumi Obe, Mike Aremu, and with international artists such as Kirk Franklin, Lionel Peterson, and Bishop John Francis, and many more. Segun Obe has made it his duty to bring gospel music into Nigeria mainstream and constantly making it appealing.
Segun Obe. Aka, aka, Chinekemo, Biari want it though. I never flow, I dey worship you, my Lord. For many things you dey do, they make me twirl for you. Hey, Papa, oh, I dey worship you, my Lord. Try, now you dey make me.
Art is life. Art is creativity. Art is creating something out of nothing. Art is expression. Art is power. Because you see, when you have art, or when you're an artistic person, you have strength. You have strength to create things that didn't exist before time. You have strength to pull out from the heavenlies, or as it were, from the unseen into the seen, from the unknown into the known. So yeah, to me, art is life.
With the move, see as I dey groove, I dey dance like a move, they shout hallelujah. I don't care what you say, what you say. Like one who went in a camera, Hakamarama, Haka, Shak, Hakamarama.
My journey over the years as an artist, I would say it's been just like every other journey, filled with ups and downs. I would want to say more ups than downs because for me, it wasn't like I came out having a hit song and then everybody knew me and all of that. It took time for me. I had to be a background singer. And that's why for me, music is not just about going into the studio, creating a good beat in quotes, and just going in there and slamming. Art has become a part of me. It's now a part of my life, where I had to learn how to do background. I had to learn how to sing background for people, you know, in studios. And then, of course, I grew into a church family where I had to start learning how to sing with other people. A lot of people don't know how to sing with other people. They are so used to singing by themselves. Like, they can't sing with a group. Either their voices are very loud or very low, or they don't even know how to mingle with other people vocally or in terms of playing the musical instrument. So for me, I was fortunate to learn that early enough to know how to mingle with people, to know how to relate with other artists. And today I'm happy that I'm a celebrated gospel artist who is still, you know, as consistent as he was 20 years back when he started.
After all I've been through, I'm still standing. Time goes by, days turn into weeks. As much as I think I'm strong, I've been really weak. I was wasting my time, chasing all the things that could make me happy. And then
The African story cannot be told through one song or two songs. So if you ask me how I've been able to tell the African story through my music, I would say, well, sometimes when I get to sing songs that have the African feel to them, I represent the best way I can. Most of the time, you find that you have songs that are African themed. We do something we call praise worship in church. And usually in church, when we do praise worship, what we try to achieve is, you know, we want to make music that will suit the hearing standard of the listener or the audience. That's what you want to call them. Where if you have an Ijaw man seated, you have an Igbo man seated, you have a Kalabari man seated, you have a Hausa man seated, you have a Yoruba man seated, you want to be able to sing songs that speak their language and not murder it. You know, a lot of people, they pick up songs that they don't have an understanding of the language and they murder the song. That is, they sing the song and you're like, what are you trying to say? Because the Igbo is just not right, or the Hausa is not just on point. They're just, you know, saying what they feel that they hear. So what I try to do, I'm a voice coach, I'm a voice teacher. voice instructor as well as a gospel artist. So what I try to do when I train my people is how to pronounce. There's something they call pronunciation, enunciation, articulation. I'll say that again. Pronunciation, enunciation, and articulation. Pronunciation is how you say the words. The words you speak, how do you project them? Enunciation is how loud or how audible or how clear your hearer or the audience can hear you. Do you understand? So it all has to do with diction. So for me, when I go into diction, pretty much if you're singing a Yoruba song and you're saying, Baba ye, Jackie Joe Barede, I say stop. Because what you're doing is you're trying to modernize the Yoruba language. You don't do that. If you're singing a Yoruba song, I would say to you, sing it exactly with the right intonation. So, you know, for me, that's how I've tried to say to myself, if I'm doing an African song, I put in the real Africanness. Even the music, the background music, the keyboard, the drums, everything, they have to sound African. That is where you can say to yourself, okay, I'm doing a different genre, because there are different genres of music, you know. African music for me is life. African music is real.
They speak words they don't mean. They are gods, but cannot see. But in you, we know we have full confidence. You are the one I'm living for. I like where we are down. Almighty God, the living word, your word remains the
African music is real. There's no pretense when you do African music. The percussions, the talking drum, the omele, those are the things that bring out the Africanness in music. And then when you sing it, give it the right intonation. For me, I think I've been able to try to do that over the years, and we're still doing it.
Hello children, welcome to another segment on your favorite program, Art Express. My name is Uncle Emmanuel. Today I'm going to show you how to make Chinese fan. Okay, I learned that from a Chinese man. Okay, now if you want to make your Chinese fan, you are going to need cardboard. Okay, you are going to need paper tape. You can use any other tape that you have, and you know, as usual, always our scissors, and you are going to need stapler also. Okay, now let's start. It's very simple. Now from this long part, you can see that this part is long. Okay, fold your cardboard just like this. Okay, we want to divide it into 3 equal halves. Okay, now fold it like this. You press. Very good. Now take this other side. Okay, then you press. Very good. Then open it. Now what do you see? 2 lines. Now I'm going to use the scissors to cut through the lines, just like this. Okay, still cutting. It may not be totally accurate, but no problem, you'll see. Now you join the 3 cardboard together. Wait, I would like to use 2 different colors so that my fan will be what? Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to leave out this yellow and add this pink. Now, you join the 3 together, okay? Then you fold. Now look at it. You fold just like this. You fold, you press. This is a fan, so when you fold, you press. Then you fold, to the back, you press, fold to the front, press, fold to the back, press, fold to the front, press, to the back, press, to the front, press. Make sure that as you're folding it, the folds are equal. It's very important if you want a very good job, okay? Now you fold to the front, press, to the back, press, to the front, press, to the back, press, to the front, you press, to the back, press, to the front, press. I'm almost through with the folding. That's very simple to do. Okay, you press it very well. Now the next thing you do, you separate everything, the whole three, okay, take them separately. Now I'm going to use my paper tape. Okay, I told you can use any other tape, use either sellotape, anyone you have, you can use any tape you have. Okay, now let's tape it. Okay, just look at it, take it, just 1, 2, 3. Okay, drop that, go for the second one. Okay, gather them just like this. Then 1, 2, 3. Very simple. Now the third one. Okay, just like this. Tape it. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now since I have just one single color, I'm going to put it at the center. Now before then, I want to make a little design to it. Now you can ask your brother or your sister to help you on this because, you know, scissors, you have to be careful with scissors. Now I will trim this place, just look at it. Okay. Okay, just trim it. Okay, now see what we have. Do you see that? Wonderful. That means I have to do it to the O3 to make everything the same. Okay, that's good. Okay. Be very careful with scissors. Okay. Okay, it's okay. Now I'm going to put this single color at the center and join everything all together. Now you can see that. Okay, you press it here. Okay, now let's join everything together with our tape. Let's go. Very good. Okay, now you can see there's a space here, right? There's a space here. That's why I have my stapler here. Now the stapler will do the magic of joining this place. Okay, now you take it like this. You can see that. Okay, staple it here. And staple it here. And you come to this other side. You're going to do the same thing. Okay. Wow. Now let's check what we've done. Are you ready? Wow. Wonderful. Wow. Very simple. You can make it within 5 minutes. Okay. Now that you know how to make your Chinese fan, do yours. I'd like to see it one day. Okay. See you next time. I remain Uncle Emmanuel.